Okay, so in the last lecture, we have discussed Fourier series for symmetric conditions. So whenever we have symmetric conditions, then how the coefficients are simplified. Okay, no need to calculate all the coefficients. It is enough to calculate the coefficient based on the condition on the waveform. If it is even symmetric, if the function is an even function, then it is suffice to calculate only a naught and an, and if it is odd function, then it is suffice to calculate only bn. So let us work out a few examples to illustrate these ideas in this lecture. So example 1. So let me draw some waveforms, and then let's find out what kind of harmonic components are present by making the use of various conditions that we have discussed in the last lecture. So I have a waveform, let's say like this, then again it goes like this, then again it goes like this, like this. Okay, so this point is t naught by 2, and this point is minus t naught by 2, and this is the total period t naught. Okay, use the symmetric conditions, identify the terms present in the Fourier series, or you can say what are the terms that are absent in the Fourier series. First of all, you can straight away see that this is an odd function, right? This is an odd function. X of t is equal to x of minus t. X of t is equal to odd function, right? Therefore, minus of x of minus t. And further, whatever waveform you are having in the negative half cycle, then it is repeating in the next half cycle with a reverse sign. The same thing it is repeating in the next half cycle. Okay, same area, positive area is equal to negative area. Therefore, this has half wave symmetry. So there are two things in this one. One is odd function. Odd function means a naught is equal to 0 and an is equal to 0. And the second one is it has half wave symmetry. Half wave symmetry. In half wave symmetry, we said that we have only like a x of t is equal to minus of x of t plus t naught by 2. Therefore, the result is that this can have only sine terms but odd harmonics. So Bn, no need to calculate, no need to compute for all values of n. Okay, so you just calculate only odd values of n. So Bn is equal to 0, and the formula 4 by t naught integral of 0 to t naught by 2 x of t sine of n omega naught t dt, where n is equal to 1, 3, 5 and so on forth. This one is n is even. So you cannot expect cosine terms, you cannot expect second harmonic, fourth harmonic, sixth harmonic and so on so forth. Certainly not DC. Okay, that's all about the first waveform. Now suppose I take the same waveform, I shift this waveform to the right or to the left by half the duration, and then let's see what will happen. Let me shift to the left by half the duration. Okay, so let me draw the waveform like this, shift to the left by half the duration, then let me draw it very slowly and meticulously. So the waveform looks like this. If you shift to the left, then it goes like this, then like this. Okay, so if you shift like this, right? Now let me call this is x of t. So you have something like this, triangular wave, and again it is symmetrically situated at a origin. Now if you look at this waveform is an even function of time. Therefore cosine terms are present. An is present. An is present. But that half wave symmetry that we talked about still persists, because whatever happening in the positive half cycle, the same thing happening in the negative half cycle. But what about the odd terms? Bn is equal to 0, since it is an even function. Okay, so whatever occurring in this positive half cycle will repeat itself for the negative half cycle also with a negative sign. Therefore we can now say it will have odd ordered cosine terms only. Therefore an is equal to 0 when n is even, and 4 over t naught integral of 0 to t naught by 2 x of t multiplied by cos n omega naught t and dt, where n equals 1. It is even 3 and 5. If you compare this guy and that guy, you will come to know. This n is odd. Here this is odd. Just reverse. Here even. Oh my god. What did I do? Okay, see, because the terms are an, I'm sorry, the same only. N is 1, 2, 3, correct, it's correct. But instead of bn, here I have an, that's it. Okay, so it will have odd ordered cosine terms. Okay, and we must carefully distinguish between the oddness and the evenness of the function, and oddness and the evenness of the order of the harmonic. These two are different. When you have cosine terms, you say it is an even function. When you have sine terms, then you say it is an odd function. It relates to the function itself. Okay, whether x of t equals x of minus t even, or x of t equals minus x of minus t. But what we are talking about is the order of the harmonic, that is the index of the harmonic. This is the index. So the index can be odd and even. What do you mean by odd and even? Odd means we are talking about 1, 3, 5 and so on. Even means we are talking about 0, 2, 4 and so on. So this even function and odd function has nothing to do with the oddness and evenness, odd and even of the order of the function, order of the harmonic. So this indicates index, an, that n is the index. So we have second harmonic, fourth harmonic and so on, so called. These are all called even harmonics. Okay, so when n is equal to 0, 2, 4, 6, then it is even harmonic. And when n is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on so forth, this is odd harmonic, that's all. So harmonic is different from even function and odd function, so please don't get any confusion. So that is one point I would like to point out here. And then I will take a function like this, the same function, which is the same function previously what we considered, but it is shifted upwards like this. Like this, same function, but it is sitting somewhere else. Like this. Again it is even function, but the a naught term is not 0. That's what I want to say here. Okay, so if I draw the line, parallel line here, parallel to the x-axis, this is the time axis, that is x-axis. Okay, and subtract this value. this value, then you get this waveform like this, okay. Let's say if you subtract this value from the x, then you get this value, okay. So let us not talk about this, it is a shifted waveform, fine. Now what do we conclude from this figure? What are the components will present in this? What about A naught, what about An, then Bn, that we need to look at. Okay, it will have all the harmonics that you are having here plus a DC term, okay. So DC term it will have, so we have DC term A naught plus, since it is an even function, you have cosine terms, okay, and that cosine terms are odd ordered cosine terms. Odd ordered cosine terms. Only thing is, see this waveform, you look at this waveform carefully and you come back to this waveform. The only thing is the waveform is shifted to the up, therefore it has a DC value, but the rest of the things are applicable here. So this formula, everything is okay, but this will not be okay, so this will not be 0. Therefore this waveform is an even waveform, therefore Bn is equal to 0. Here DC value is not 0. Why? Because it is up from the 0 line, therefore it has the positive area. This is the area if we calculate. So the area is not good, not 0 in this waveform. Therefore A naught is not equal to 0. And then again you can substitute An like odd harmonics, because even harmonics will not be there. For negative whatever happens in the positive half cycle, the same thing happens in the negative of that negative half cycle. Therefore An is equal to odd ordered harmonics. And no, I'm sorry. Okay, so wait a minute, hold on. Let me clarify this. And just okay. Now Bn is equal to 0 because it is an even function. Fine. What about An? An you can find out. An is equal to like 2 by T naught integral of 0 to T naught x of t cos of n omega naught t dt, and then you can integrate and you'll get the result. Okay, so this guy again contains odd. If you work out on this rigorously, then you will say that ordered harmonics. The only difference between this example and the previous second example, see, let's say this is example 2, and this is example 1. Example 2 is a shifted version of example 1, and example 3, this is example 2. Example 3 is slightly upward, we shifted the waveform to the up, okay. So example 3. So the difference between example 2 and 3 is, in example 2, our A naught value is 0, and here in example 3 A naught value is not equal to 0. That's all. This is the only difference that you can observe. Okay. Now you take the example 3 and slightly move to the left hand side, okay, shift by left hand side, then the waveform looks like this. Let's say like this, like this. Okay, so this also has a DC term plus odd order terms. That means what? It has a naught value not equal to 0 and an equal to 0. That's a beauty here. Okay, so that is a very special case. You can work on it. Okay, a naught is not equal to 0. X of t, let's say example 4, and then an is equal to 0, but bn is odd ordered because it is an even function. That's why a naught is 0, odd ordered sine terms. So this is similar to our example 1. Where is example 1? Yeah, this one. It is slightly upward version, that's all. Okay, one thing you would notice from this example is that the same function, if we shift the origin, in one case it may be an even function, in the other case it may be odd functions. Okay, look at these 4 examples, example 1, 2, 3 and 4. In one case it becomes an even function and in another case it became an odd function because of the shifting the origin to the left or to the right. Therefore, placing the horizon plays an important role, but that does not affect the amplitude of the harmonic, as we will see a little later. And once again, it is also possible for us to note that when you remove the DC term from a given signal, sometimes you find out certain characteristics which may not present in the original signal, as these examples show now. Now let us take another example. Let's say example 5. So the waveform is given like this. This is T naught by 4 and this one is T, and let's say this is my X of t. Okay, a waveform is given only for 1/4 of the interval. The waveform is not given fully. Now certain initial conditions are given and we are asked to find out or complete the waveform. Let's say the conditions are this X of t has only ordered sine terms. Now how do you complete the waveform? They said odd ordered sine terms. Sine terms means it is an odd function. Sine is an odd function, right? So therefore it is, the given X of t is an odd function. Okay. So the waveform for the entire cycle is not given as. Only partial specifications are given, but the condition is given, that is X of t has only odd terms. This is a condition given condition. So this is the data given to us. If X of t has only sine terms, which means, as I said, it is odd function. The function is odd. In the given data, 0 to t naught by 4 quarter cycle is prescribed to us. Therefore, we immediately conclude that this portion must be its image on the negative time axis, because it is an odd function, right? So therefore it comes like this. So this is 0 and this is minus t naught by 4. Now half cycle you got it. So rest of the cycle you can complete now. Since it is an even function, you put a negative of that. Negative of this, that area. Okay, so this one is half cycle now. Half cycle. Now let us finish the other half cycle. Let me draw here only. Okay. Now therefore the same thing repeats like this. Then that's it. So this is the complete cycle of the given waveform. So whenever sequence of values it takes in one half cycle, it is getting repeated with a negative cycle in the subsequent half cycle. Okay, so this is minus t naught plus t naught by 4, then 2 t naught by 4, and then this is 3 t naught by 4. So this is a starting point. Okay, starting point. So in this half cycle, this is the sequence of values. These two values occur. The same value occurs in the next half cycle also. Okay, so that's how you will fill the waveform. Now I will take the same example. Let's say example 6. Then I'm sorry. You take the same waveform like this, like this. Now the conditions are different. F of t has odd ordered cosine terms. Has odd ordered cosine terms. When I say cosine terms, the function is even cosine means even function. Don't confuse with this odd and the cosine. Okay, so it is even function. That means even means the next half cycle also it will be like this only. This is 0 to t naught by 4, then like this, then it is like this. Okay, odd ordered means it has to go to the down like this, like this, like this, like this. And here also it goes like this, then it comes like this, and go so on and so forth. So whatever happens in this cycle, then it is exactly opposite of the next cycle, next half cycle. So this is the extension. This is the extension of that we are having. That would be the for the case of f of t or x of t has only odd ordered cosine terms. Now let me take another example. Example 7. Let us have another example. We will take a square wave. Like this. Square wave. And the square wave is very, very important waveform. And now we are asked to find its Fourier series expansion. We can see straight away that positive half cycle and a negative half cycle have equal areas. This area will be equal to this area. Therefore, straight away you can write A naught is equal to 0. No need to calculate. This positive area will cancel with the negative area. Okay. So therefore, the average of this function x of t over a complete period is 0. That's it, first thing. Now, what is the second thing? You look at the waveform. This waveform is an odd function, right? Odd function of time t. It is time t. Therefore, an is equal to 0. Therefore the only coefficient that can be present are the Bn coefficients. Therefore Bn can be calculated as follows. So what is the formula for Bn? 2 over T naught integral of 0 to T naught x of t sine of n omega naught t dt. This is the formula. Now you break up this integral into two parts, 2 integral 0 to T naught by 2 x of t values. Let's say the magnitude is a constant. No, you put a times sine of n omega naught t dt plus 2 by t naught by 2 to t naught. What is the magnitude in this interval? Minus a. So minus a times sine of n omega naught t dt. So you can evaluate these two integrals separately and then arrive at the result. It is fairly mechanical procedure. Alternately, we can also make use of one property which we have discussed in the last lecture. When we were talking about a half-wave symmetry condition, we said whatever is happening in the positive half cycle will occur in the negative sign in the second half cycle. So the exactly same situation here. So whatever happening in the positive half cycle, the same thing happening in the negative half cycle. Therefore, we can as well write this as, instead of doing like this, you can directly write Bn is equal to 4 over T naught integral of 0 to T naught by 2 a times sine of n omega naught t dt, where n is only odd values, n equal to 1, 3, 5 and so on and so forth. This method is very tedious method, or I can say laborious method, and this one is very shortcut method. Using the properties you can easily find out. So you must be careful, okay, in writing this. You cannot have this for even values of n, okay. So you should not say Bn equal to this one for even values of n. Even if you substitute even values, you will get some value, but that will give the wrong result. You cannot evaluate this expression. You must not. See, you will get the expression, but you should not substitute n equal to 0, 2, 4 like that. Expression for even values of n. Okay, it will give you a result, but that is wrong. Of course, it will give the result, but the result is wrong. So for even n, this term will cancel each other. This term will cancel with the second term. This will cancel with this. I'm sorry, not this one. For even n, this guy will cancel with the second integral, so you'll get a 0. So whenever you write the expression, you must make sure that it is valid for odd n only. So if you write the expression like this, and this expression is valid only for odd n. Okay, then you work out this, then let me give the final result. Okay, so that maybe I'll write down a few steps. Bn is equal to 4a by t naught from this one, or t naught, then sin n omega naught t becomes minus cos n omega naught t divided by n omega naught, and the limit is 0 to t naught by 2. Then n naught is constant, omega naught is constant, and this t naught is there, like 4a divided by n omega naught t naught. We already said omega naught is equal to 2 pi f naught. So 2 pi f naught is 2 pi over capital T naught. So omega naught T naught is equal to 2 pi over T naught times T naught. This T will get cancelled. Okay, 2 pi will left. So this term, upper limit and lower limit, you substitute. Then finally you will get the result as this minus you can pull out outside. Then what is upper limit? Cos of n omega naught t naught by 2, that is n pi, right? minus cos 0 is 1. Okay, and minus 4a by 2n pi, and here cos n pi I can write as minus 1 whole to the power n minus 1 like this. For n is even, this is 0 for n is even. Let's say n equal to 2, then this plus 1 minus 1 0. So this expression becomes equal to 0 for n even number. Then it is equal to 4a divided by n pi when n is odd. So only bn terms are present with the odd numbered harmonics. So finally the Fourier series expansion for this would be x of t is equal to summation of n is equal to 1 x of t is equal to, the general expression is a naught plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n omega naught t plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity b n sin n omega naught t. But this guy is 0 and this guy also 0, and in this guy also it takes only n equals 1, 3 and 5 and so on and so forth. Therefore this is summation of n equals 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on and so forth. Then bn is 4a over n pi times of sine of n omega naught t. Okay, so if you expand this, n equals 1, then 4a by pi sine of omega naught plus n equals 3, then 4a over 3 pi sine of 3 omega naught plus and so on and so forth. Therefore this guy has a fundamental harmonic. This is called a fundamental component, and third harmonic and fifth harmonic and seventh harmonic and so on and so forth. Okay, so for a square wave like this, like a square, if you take a square wave like this, then with the amplitude a and minus a, the fundamental component has an amplitude of 4a over pi. So that's what you can look at here. So that means the fundamental will be something like this, but this magnitude is 4a over pi, fundamental component. What is the magnitude of the third harmonic? Third harmonic will be 4a by 3, 4a by 3 pi. That means this is 1 over 3 times of amplitude of fundamental component, right? That means what? The third harmonic has less magnitude compared to the first harmonic. Okay, the third harmonic will be having 1/3 of the amplitude of the I'm right. The amplitude of the third harmonic is nothing but 1/3 of the amplitude of the fundamental component. And if you substitute fifth harmonic, then it is going to be 4a over 5 pi. So in this case, this will be, if you take this expression and substitute n is equal to 5, then you will get 4a over 5 pi times sine of 5 omega naught t. That means what? This amplitude is nothing but 1 over 5 times amplitude of what? Fundamental component, because 4a by pi is the amplitude of the fundamental component. Okay. So as you go higher and higher order, the amplitude is diminishing, it is reducing. So amplitudes are going down inversely as the order of the harmonic. Okay, so first order, that means fundamental 4a by pi, third harmonic 1 by 3 of 4a by pi, then fifth order it is 1 over 5 times 4a over pi. So the amplitudes going down inversely as the order of the harmonic. See, inversely 1 by 5, 1 by 3, like that. Okay, so I think I have covered as many problems as we want. So let me stop at this point. So the summary is that we have worked out some problems for the symmetry conditions for a given Fourier series. Okay, so let me stop at this point. We will continue from here in the next lecture. Thank you very much.